Yo, what is going on, guys? Bexio back, and today I got a old school kind of gameplay commentary going up, but this is a pretty big, important topic for COD, at least in my opinion. The ranked play system needs an overhaul. It needs something done to it. It cannot stay in the state that it's in right now. It just won't work. So everybody knows World War II. Everybody complains about the rank system. It's just garbage. Like no one really knows why it's so garbage, but you always get ranked with unranks. You always get people who literally shouldn't be the rank they are. They're always costing, people dropping 0 kills in respawns. It's just unacceptable. um, so I've come up with a way that I think they should organize it to be so that it's the most successful that ranked could be. And I don't know. Some of this is just things that I've always said, and some of this is things I came up with. So, first off, everybody hates when someone leaves or rage quits or does something dumb and they leave the game, and now you're playing 3v4 and you just know you don't have a shot at winning when that happens. So, my first thing I would say is anyone who leaves the game, turns their PlayStation off, does anything where they exit the lobby, should just get instantly banned and not able to play ranked for the rest of the year. Like, I just think it should be that severe. If you're going to play ranked, make sure you're going to stay in the game. Make sure you want to play it, because I don't think ranked should be a playlist where pub players go and be like, hi, I want to play competitive for a day, and then all of a sudden you got, you know, 420 Blaze at 69 on your team, and he doesn't even know how to play the game, and now you lose because he decided he wanted to play ranked one day, you know? So I think everyone can agree rage quitting, the worst thing in the world. So other than that, I think they need to revise their system and do it how Black Ops 2 had it perfect. And I don't think this is how Black Ops 2 did it, but for some reason it was the best, and no one's been able to replicate it since. It doesn't make any sense. Just copy and paste it. But I think they need to do a system where, so you have your unranks, your bronze, silver, gold, plat. I think that's all the ranks. So what they need to do is make it so unranks can play with bronze, and bronze can play with silver, but silvers can't play with unranks. So, like, whatever the brackets touch is what the rank can pair with. So it might take a little bit longer to get matches, but I think it'd be worth it to wait a couple minutes extra to get a game where it's actually going to be worth playing. Like, okay, so it'd be unranked pairs with bronze. Bronze can pair with both unranked and silver, but once you start getting up, silver can only pair with bronze or gold. So silver would not be able to play with an unranked player no matter what. And then, like, gold would only be silver and plats. Like, gold would not be able to play with a bronze or unranked player. It just wouldn't be able to happen. And then obviously plat would be plat and gold, and they wouldn't be able to play with a silver or bronze or an unranked. So I think that might be really hard to set up, but I honestly think that is the way to go to get it the most competitive it can be, and to make sure everybody enjoys their time. So even if pub players come and it's unranked players, it's not going to be, you're not going to get paired with a plat player and then be like, well, there you go, you got Johnny Appleseed on your team, and he's going up against 4 plat players, and he's unranked, and his skill level is a bronze because he's straight from pubs, have never played competitive in his life. And that ruins it for the other team, because you're basically playing 3v4 at that point, even if he never leaves the lobby. So that system is definitely where I think it needs to be implemented, either in that way or some way like that, where the ranks have to do with who you play with. So, I mean, if you look at League of Legends, like, if you're in bronze or silver in League, you're not getting paired with challengers. You know what I mean? I don't know how League system works, but I know that, when you're unranked might be the hardest time to decide, because unranked players can have skill level of plat players. Could be a pro player playing placement matches, and it could really just depend on the skill level. But most of the time, unranked people, especially halfway through a season or at the end of a season, they're still unranked, that means they suck. Like, nobody who's decent at the game, who wants to play ranked, is unranked at this in the midway to the end of the season. They're just not unranked. So, I mean, there has to be a better system. I don't know. I mean, the Black Ops 2 system, let's go back to that. The point system, like, I think that, you got, well, I don't remember. Like, it was, 10 points, and you got bonus 10 points up to 10 wins a day. And then you could be on your leaderboard, and you could see, if you're in Masters, you would be on the leaderboard there, and you'd try to get number one in your Masters leaderboard out of, like, the 100 people that were there and all the points. And that system was just the best. And we have to go back to it. I think ranked has to go back to it. Black Ops 4, I really hope it has a good ranked play system, because if it doesn't, it's just going to screw, competitive players and pro players and AMs, top AMs, from being able to play pubs. I mean, I don't know really any competitive player who's really good, who at the top of their level plays GBs, plays CMG, UMG, wagers, tourneys, all that, who, goes into pubs and is like, yeah, I can't wait to play Domination tonight for 3 hours. Like, I don't think any pro player does that. I think the only reason they would is for a YouTube video. None of them would go into pubs wanting to, try and go hard and compete, where in ranked, at least you have an elo that you're competing for. You're not just sitting there and trying to get kills, and you don't really care about winning or not. And that's another big topic. Ranked, the people in it, they have to understand it's not a pub match. It's a ranked play match. You want to win. That means you want to score 250 in hardpoint, get to 6 rounds in search, and have the most flag caps in CTF. Like, you do not want the most kills in a loss. No one cares if you dropped a 40 bomb in hardpoint if you lost 250 to and got 100 point clubbed. Like, I just hate seeing that, where people think they're slayers and they want to be slayers and they're not, and then that's when you get into more costs, and when people are going double negative with 10 seconds in the hill. But that's another little just rant. So this is just a rant I had for ranked play on what I think they need to do to make it just the best it could be. And once it's at the best it could be, I just think the playlist is going to be amazing, and it's going to thrive. Once ranked can actually be good and no one complains about it anymore, it'll actually be a viable playlist. But guys, that's about it. This rant's done. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. I love seeing all the support. It really helps the channel grow, and I will see you guys in my next video.